Expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the three. Leonard gets the bucket.
Why, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Dunn outside. Pass to Richards. Outside Durant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Leonard for three. Rebounded by Dunn.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
He misses the free throw.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Now here's Dunn. Down low. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Durant. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Powell outside. Up and over Dunn. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Knocks down the 18-footer. Leonard's got 6 points.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Powell. And a change for the Suns. Jones is checked in to the middle. O'Neal passes to Jones for 3. Durant gets the 3 ball to go. Durant's got his second basket.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Three-pointer, Harden. Coffee. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The Suns leading. Pass to Richards. Booker with it. And James Harden pulls it down.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Leonard's shot's good.
The defense just pinballing off of the frame of Kawhi Leonard, determined to score.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Jones drives in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Harden from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Booker. An easy 2 on the layup. Booker's got 5.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Leonard for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And here's Beal. Still no points. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. For 3, Allen buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Zubats passes to Coffey. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team... Get up to throw down!
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Here's Jones. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Beal outside. Plumlee with it. Allen outside. 4-3. Allen missing again. The Clippers trail. Outside Bogdanovic. Zubats against Beal. Outside Simmons. Pass to Coffey. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Nice shot by Simmons.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Leonard's checked in for Coffey. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it. That's that mid-range J.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Dunn. No points so far. Here's Booker. Defended by Harden. Tipped.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Harden, the pass to Zubats. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. For 3, Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Clippers trail by 4. Down low. Jones, the pass to Dunn. Tipped away and stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. With the teardrop, Allen can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Harden, the pass to Simmons. Blocked!
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Leonard outside. Looking to win the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Leonard no good on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in a small forward. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
On the wing, Durant. Over Leonard. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Durant's got 9.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range, unguardable most of the time.
Zubats with a screen on Durant. Here's Leonard. Dunn outside. Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Booker, the pass to Durant. At the arc, KD drains it.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's Zubats. Powell outside. Back to Zubats. Clock at 6. Here's Dunn. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Inside. Outside for Booker. Booker! Just shredding the D.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Leonard outside. Powell against Durant. Back to Dunn. Zubats screen. Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Phoenix leading by 4. Beal outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Jones. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now Booker. Beal outside. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. Pass to Jones. Here's Leonard. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Beal outside. Back to Booker. To the inside. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, pull out your dictionary, look up the term pure scorer. You might see a picture of one Kevin Durant.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Now here's Zubac, covered by Richards. Zubac's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And Durant with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Phoenix out in front. They lead by a bucket. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Leonard in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Booker surveying the floor. Now Jones. 18 feet out. It's good. Off the glass. And the Suns lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi slam! Wow!
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thank you for that. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Durant. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Booker. 5 on the clock. And that one's good.
A smart play with the ball there, Harden just making the right decision.
Phoenix leading by 3. Booker, the pass to Beal. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Durant for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Beal. Outside Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, we talk a lot about the shooting. KD obviously pretty much automatic foul line down.
Unloads from 13. And no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Done outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Booker against Harden. What balance from Booker.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Harden against Booker. The shot's good. And the Suns lead by 9.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Foul. It's good. And here's Booker. Pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they make...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side.
And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
But Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
To the inside. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Hartenstein. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Williams gets the bucket.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Vassell. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Hits it from 3-point range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Dort finds Williams. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Back to Fox. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Vassell against Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The wide open look here for Fox. Trains the 3-pointer.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wallace slams it in.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Here's Champagny. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. And here's Johnson outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Williams. Wallace outside. There's the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. And there it is for him.
An effective score. I love how Paul seeks out when to score at the right times.
Now here's Wallace for 3. And the Thunder another 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's San Antonio leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Paul. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Johnson. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Hartenstein inside. Sohan's there. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Barnes outside. Pass to Sohan. The three-pointer no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Fox, and count it from 19 feet away. Fox has got 5 points so far. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Spurs trail by 4. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Vassell outside. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And here's Barnes for 3. Cans it from downtown. Barnes has got 6.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Vassell outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Paul passes to Champagnie. And And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Wallace outside. From deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder out in front, up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Alex Caruso out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jang in at the center position. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Up and in on the layup.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Ball looking over the floor. Johnson with it. Over in the corner, Paul. Lock at 6. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Yes, that goes in. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Fox, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes kicks to Fox. Floats one. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Fox from outside. Another miss by Fox. The Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Pass to Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Thunder lead by 13. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion.
like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Here are the five for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the small forward position. Durant, no good. Here's Wells, defended by Dunn. Bain with a screen on Booker. Outside Bain. Shoots over Beal. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Beal. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And the baseline jumper goes down.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Edie. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Durant. All alone. Yep, that one's good. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Outside Bain. Booker against Morant. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
surveying the D. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Morant. Oh, Booker with a block. Throws it up high.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant, and it's Allen in for Dunn. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Clark with it, now guarded by Booker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clark, the pass to Pippen. Back to Clark. Aldama with it. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Booker surveying the D. 11 feet out. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Booker's got 6 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Jones finds Plumlee. Now Beal. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
Memphis leading. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And so it's Phoenix with it. Beal outside. Plumlee a screen. Takes a 3. Beal, that one's good. 5 points in the game.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Suns trail by 3. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Memphis leading by 3. Bain, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. Clark with the screen. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more. 1:51 left to play in the first half of basketball. Morant against Booker. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard. This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. Here's Wells. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
For three, Booker. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Pass to Clark. Here's Wells. Now Bain. Booker defending. 6 on the shot clock. Aldama with it. Here's Clark. And Booker pulls it down. To the middle. It's picked off. And they're running. Here's Clark. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. They double team Durant. Jones from outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Wells. From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant 3!
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Memphis ahead, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3 slot.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here goes Booker. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Booker. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Grizzlies lead by 4. Left side, Morant. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Booker against Morant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Richards. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Edey. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Booker puts up a deep three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wells. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the contest. Suns trail by 9. Left side, Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face. This is what a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers, tough inside scoring.
Pass to Dunn from the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Wells. Outside Morant. Shot is up. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Pass to Richards. Dunn outside. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Morant. The rebound by Edey.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Bain finds Jackson. Booker against Morant. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Desmond Bain, Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside Bain, 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Jones, inside. O'Neal passes to Booker. Over Bain. Booker can't get it to go.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Bain surveying the D. Aldama outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Pippen, and the shot goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Outside Booker. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's Booker. Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Morant against Booker. Morant, no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. 7-point differential. Here's Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep, Morant. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Booker on the take. Booker drawing the double. Here's Dunn. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Morant. They set the pick. To the paint. Doubled by Durant. Outside for Morant. Pass to Bain. From behind the arc. Richards pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beal finds Durant. That shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Memphis with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson drawing the double team. Here's Edey. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Morant looking for an opening. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
Action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes down 2 points.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Hartenstein. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Good D by Harden. Outside Leonard. And Holmgren pulls it down. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Shoots over Powell. Williams, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jones checked in for Zubac, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Chris Dunn. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Williams. 1:16 left in the first. Launches a 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Williams has got 5.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for George. Now here's Caruso. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Williams dishes to Williams. Shoots over Powell. The shot by Williams, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Jones. Caruso grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now here's Wallace. Nothing on the board. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Wallace. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Thunder lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go any. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 4 slot.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. And here's Bogdanovich. A beautiful reverse layup.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Wallace with a screen on Simmons. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
For the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. That one doesn't go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Leonard on the wing. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Simmons. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Dort against Dunn. And he drives in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. No good from outside. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Dunn kicks to Harden. Jones with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Jones dishes to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. To the paint. Kawhi with the flush.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Holmgren the screen. It's Dort on the wing. It's good from long range. Dort's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Leonard. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Dort. Now here's Williams. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Shoots a fader. It's good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Well, I like what the defense tried to do. They crowded Kawhi, but he's just getting so creative near the basket.
Williams for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 8 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Down at the elbow. Here's Harden on the wing. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Cranes the three-pointer. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. The shot will not fall. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Powell against Williams. Zubac a screen on Dort. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. 12 points for him.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D, the versatility. That is pretty special.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Harden kicks to Powell. Back to Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. From downtown, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Holmgren finds Hartenstein.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Holmgren against Leonard. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
At the line for your quarter.
He doesn't get the second one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Clippers trail by 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kaysen Wallace. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That one drops for him.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Leonard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Kaysen Wallace. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. They get the rebound. A 3 from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Lobs it up for Zubac. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Harden can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, George. Pass to Holmgren. They set the pick beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harden. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. On offense, here are the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Zubac.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot at the game? And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Dunn, right side. Leonard with no one around. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins. Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis and talked with the team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and the second of two is good. That narrows the gap to one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Here's Leonard, and the Clippers miss again. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he is unable to get the second one. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at point. Now here's Vassell. That shot missing. McDaniels with some nice D. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And it's the Spurs ball. Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Vassell. And the layup is good off the glass.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together. Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Fox left side. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Conley looking for an opening. From deep. Connects from downtown. Conley's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Fox. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
From deep, Wembanyama nails it from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's Fox missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Vassell. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Fox against Conley. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Barnes. Vassell outside. Fires from deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Edwards looking it over. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Reed a screen on Fox. Shoots. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Edwards gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. 6 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Spurs lead by 6. Paul passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Fox against Edwards. Fires the three. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Johnson. Miller, the pass to Reed. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Fox hits it right through the contact. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castles subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Barnes against Randall. To halt the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I love how Randall doesn't panic, even when the clock is running low.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Outside Barnes. Launches it. That shot off. Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley finds McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Vassell. Outside Paul. Here's Barnes. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pure from 3-point range. Randall's got 6.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Paul with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots from the right block. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs out in front. They lead by 8. Well, now we have some time to... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 of the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Randle outside. Outside Edwards. Down low. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Spurs with possession here. 6-point lead. Pass to Vassell. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 11 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And here's Edwards. There's the triple. Vassell with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
They set a pick. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Sohan's checked in for Vassell. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Edwards. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. And Gobert with a block. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Paul passes to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Paul for 3. Reed with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Sohan, pass to Paul. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Garza's checked in for Minot. So he gets them both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, All an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Fox. Outside Johnson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The competitiveness of Johnson, simply unmatched.
A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Vassell comes in for Sohan. And Castle's subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 8. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Conley passes to Edwards.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into it.
They throw good, Edwards.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
San Antonio leading by 4. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle, the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Edwards punishing him from the corner.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Fox against Conley. Count it.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Right side Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. And down it goes. 2 points. Edwards got 11 here in the quarter alone. Spurs lead by 3. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Fox for 3. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
Steps back. Fox. Count it!
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. He connects!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Edwards for three, and it's good. And that one brings them within one.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the
The talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Beal against Dort. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Williams passes to Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Tries the spin move. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Outside Durant. Steps back and shoots. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Booker. Now Richards. Now here's Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dort, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal's checked in for Dunn, and Jones subbed in for Beal. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Case and Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Jones. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Williams for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker against Wallace. Booker with no one around, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 9. Just 4 to shoot. High arcing shot. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Case and Wallace. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Now here's Beal. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, under duress of the shot clock, Beal is exactly the guy you want taking the shot. That guy has big-time guts.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any three he gets. That is pretty.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Never, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Here's Booker. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Plumlee. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Beal. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Dunn. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal wide open. Drills it from outside. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Beal. Outside, O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 8. Left side, Williams. Caruso finds Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Booker. Puts up a deep three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in its small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Drops in the tray.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And Beal kicks to Dunn. And here's Booker from the arc. Booker sinks the three.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hartenstein with the screen on Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Williams from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. Richards finds Beal. On the wing, Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Caruso. Guarded by KD. Here's Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams in the post. O'Neal's there. Williams can't hit. Suns trail by 8. Here's Beal. Off target at the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. Can't hit that one.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Up top, Richards. Now Beal. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Beal's got 6.
Well, there is a relentlessness to Bradley Beal, and he does a nice job on the interior to get a contested shot down.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Booker outside. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 3. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Down low. Here's Wallace. Good on the bucket. Wallace has got his first points in this one.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Timeout. Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Jones. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Casey Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Booker fires from deep, bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Holmgren with a screen on done. There's Williams with the three, hands it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Both free throws good from Booker. 1:37 left in the fourth. Outside, George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Beal. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you love that SGA putting that athleticism to work. Go hit the glass.
Shoots off the step back. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Booker.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Dunn. On the wing, Booker. A 3-ball. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. KD dishes to Booker. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
So it's Phoenix now. Beal from long range. It counts. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
"17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Holmgren with a screen on Booker.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession, and a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Edwards.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Dunn outside. For 3. And it's Norman Powell with the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Minnesota. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's Harden. The teardrop. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Conley against Harden. By Conley. That one's good. Conley's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Harden. Here's Dunn. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Powell against McDaniels. That 3's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. 5 points in the game.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
Inside. Conley against Harden. Randle outside. Picked by Gobert. From outside the arc. Randle, good.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randle looking crafty at creating for himself there. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Count it, good.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Dunn. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Outside Jones. Powell outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard with a screen on Reed. Harden from outside. On target from range. Harden's got 5.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Here's Bogdanović. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots. And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller. And it's Reed in at the center position. Bogdanovic passes to Zubac. DiVincenzo with a steal. They've got numbers. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
The Clippers in the lead. Simmons looking around. Tries again. Miller pulls it in.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. The drive by Miller, and the layup falls. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for coffee. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Kawhi, so steady inside.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Here's Harden. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Tries from 6 feet. Zubac's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. That one no good. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Harden drives in, and Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And here's Edwards. Overdone. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top, up by 2. Well, now a minute to... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Strong finish by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Dunn outside. Back to Harden. The 3 ball. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Randall on the screen. Edwards with it. Picked up by Powell. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. And he lobs it. Oh! Rudy on the lob.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Now Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Randall outside. Powell against McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Powell. McDaniels from long range. Hits the trifecta. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Powell, here he goes. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Randall, the pass to Conley. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Edwards finds Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Leonard outside. Leonard taking him on.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Going inside. There's the block. Dunn outside. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randall buries it from 3. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Leonard passes to Zubac. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Conley. And another basket for Minnesota. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Dunn's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Amazing job by Chris Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Now here's Reid, defended by Jones. Reid against Jones. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's gotten fewer touches.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Coffee. Norm Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander-Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers lead by 5. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Randle against Leonard. Shoots over Randle. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And Leonard is comfortable shouldering the offense. He knows this team looks to him to score.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randle. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Randle inside. Leonard defending.
Just an attacker is Randle. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Leonard inside. Randle's there.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Leonard. And he sinks it.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Edwards can't hit. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard looking around.
Cash. That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul. Either way, they got to score the ball.
And they're able to recover. McDaniels from long range. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Harden fires away from outside. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Leonard, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Leonard. Scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Outside McDaniels. He sinks the clutch free throw. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
From the line, it's rebounded by Minnesota.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Outside Edwards. Up and over Dunn. Oh, he nails it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Harden, deep three-point land. No good on the quick three. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And now they foul and stop the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark. know each other well, and safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. They set the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Good on the jump shot.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Dort outside. And stolen by Bane. Here's Wells. Here's Morant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Here's Edey. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach for a minute, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Allie, thank you. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Dort with it. Clock at 6. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. The 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Timeout called. Memphis. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Williams passes to Wallace. And here's Caruso outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Pippen. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane, no good. Wallace outside. Puts it up from 12. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And give their offense some love. they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Williams. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Now here's Wallace. They need this. He drops it from range. Wallace has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Pippen. Still no points. Fires for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. Back to Williams. Yep, that one goes. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Gets the 3 to fall.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got his 2nd basket of the game. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now Bane. And here's Jackson. Bane finds Jackson. Back to Bane. Here's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Thunder leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Santi Aldama.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Morant, the pass to Payne. Jackson with it. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Payne. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The 3 ball. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 7. Williams on the wing. The leaner. The rebound by Edey. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Moran against Dort. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Payne.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside for Moran. Here's Edey. Shoots over Hartenstein. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Moran. Edey's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. There's a screen from deep. Payne. The Thunder with the rebound. Caruso, pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Outside, Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Morant outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. 34 seconds left in the third. Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, a screen on Morant. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Now Jackson. Williams defending. Outside for Morant. Here's Edey. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front? And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Bane. Deflected, and he gets it back. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wallace. Williams with the screen. Wallace's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Jackson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from...
Yes, sir! Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Morant. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Plays like that so easy for him.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Memphis has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Morant. Hartenstein pulls it in, and he commits the intentional foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he can't get either to fall.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout, Grizzlies! .24 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Payne, the pass to Morant. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Wells. It's good from beyond the arc. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Morant, the pass to Bane. The 3. The shot no good. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is